Good morning, YouTube. This is Chuck Juddles. I want to welcome you to my channel this morning. And what you're looking at here is some refining equipment that isn't really normal to what most people use. I don't have a bunch of beakers and all that happy stuff, and I want to do this without using nitric acid if I can. I've got a couple bottles of nitric, and I don't want to do that. I want to use like the muriatic acid, which is hydrochloric, and distilled water, and maybe a little bit of salt and some vinegar, or salt and who knows, bleach. I've seen all kinds of things on YouTube that you can do, and so stand by and keep watching here, and I'll show you what we're going to try to do to start with. Be back. Alright guys, so this is my plan, or kind of going to be my plan, or part of the plan, or something anyhow. So what you're looking at here are computer boards, any kind of electronic boards. There's boards out of everything here, and there's lots of gold in all these pins, these RAM pins. I've taken this, I've been scrapping for years, and I get all kinds of stuff that I saved, like this board here. This is all gold, all of these. And we can chemically get that off of there. And this is gold in here, and these are gold, and those are gold. So we're going to try starting out with gold, and I need to depopulate these boards and get them to where I can just put them in a jar, like one of these. These are actually vases, I believe. Now they can't go in the heat, but they can hold the acid and do what I need to do with the muriatic and hydrochloric acid. It is hydrochloric acid. But anyhow, I can do my mixtures there, and here's actually a beaker I found in the shop here. I don't know what it's from or when I got it or where it comes from, but as you can see, this is piles and piles of electronic boards. So this is kind of what we're going to do. And I've got if you look over here to the side here, I've got a hot plate where we can cook it when we need to, right here. Electric hot plate. And knowing that a lot of my stuff isn't heat resistant, so I got the dish in between in case I have a spill or if something breaks or whatever. And the chemicals I have right now are the muriatic acid back there, and that's distilled water. And that's about it for now. I've got some other things also, but I don't know if we're going to use it yet. It just depends on which system I use. And if you go on YouTube and just look at refining, gold refining or silver refining, it'll amaze you how many people are actually doing this and getting gold and silver. And this is the gold now that you can see over here. All of this is all the gold, or a lot of the gold anyhow. And I've got some boards elsewhere that I'll show you here in just a second. Now we're into one of my favorite things, coffee cans. I use coffee cans for everything. If you saw my one video I did when I was cleaning up copper, that was a total bust. But this is a smaller can, but as you can see, this is gold right here. All of this, chips, more, and as I go down deeper in here, they get a little bit smaller. This one's already been cut, but that's a nice one there. And this is all gold, as is this one. It's mainly gold, and there's a chip there that's probably going to be good. Both sides of this one. So anyhow, I've got a lot of gold. A lot of gold to deal with here. And we're going to have to start out depopulating all these boards, getting off the stuff that we can use, and the stuff that we don't use is going to go in the trash. And there's things that we can probably use and we're not sure about that we'll try anyhow. So that's the plan, the game plan, such as it is. And That's it. I'm sorry. I was looking at the hot plate here thinking, when am I going to use that? Okay, be back. Okay guys, I'm going to kind of start here on this motherboard. It's got a lot of chips, a lot of gold pins that we can get. More chips. These heat sinks are aluminum. We'll get them for the aluminum, and anything we can get for copper here, or excuse me, or silver. And we'll just stay after this till we get it all taken apart. And the rest of it is here in a big stack on the floor. I don't know if you can see over there or not, but right down there there's a stack of cards, boards. I got the better ones, I think, right here. And these all have gold fingers on them. This is a RAM board. It's a good RAM board, by the way. Okay, so that's it for right now. I'm going to get after some of these and I'll show you as I go. Be back. Guys, depopulating a board isn't hard. It's very, very time consuming. I've got these two heat sinks off. These are aluminum. We'll keep those. We got to get all these off, all the chips off. Anything that's got gold on it, these pins. So a lot of it we'll just cut. We'll use these are just tin snips. I've used these for years and they work good. And we'll cut with those. And we just pulled this off. And if you look real close at this, you can see the gold pins there. So this will go in the acid. This will be one of the first ones in. That's aluminum. That's scrap. That's scrap. Okay, so we're going to get started on the card here in just a second. Guys, what I've been doing here while you were gone, I pulled this piece of stainless steel off, holding all these on. Every one of these are gold. Gold pins, all the way down. Not sure on these yet, but I'm pretty sure that they will be. So I had to take all of these out to get this off so I can get these off. So that's what we're going to do next, is we're going to pull those. I started working on this and I'm not 100% sure that these pins are gold. I think they're more like, I don't know, they might be a brass or something. I'm not sure. I'm not a real big computer guy, but I work with computers, and so we'll just take little pieces of this off, try to get a better look at it. And I'm saying that those are not gold. That's for holding RAM, as is this one. Now these look like gold. This set here. So anyhow, that's what we've been doing. And as you know, if you've watched any of my videos, that I get a little wordy and get a little long sometimes. So I'm not going to have you watch me do all of these and take all these off. Depopulating the board takes a long time. And it'll be a lot of talking and a little bit of action. So I'm going to go away and come back. Be back. Guys, the scrap pile's grown. It's now that big. And the board has lost a lot of stuff. Not all of it, but I've spent most of the morning doing this, and this is what I've got so far. If you look, you can see the gold on the pins there, and I'm going to run a test on the silver and the gold to make sure it is what I think it is. All right, that's going to be it for today. I'll be back. Guys, the scrap pile has grown. It's now that big. And the board has lost a lot of stuff. Not all of it, but I've spent most of the morning doing this, and this is what I've got so far. If you look, you can see the gold on the pins there, and I'm going to run a test on the silver and the gold to make sure it is what I think it is. All right, that's going to be it for today. I'll be back.
Okay, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share with a friend, subscribe, ring the bell for future notifications, give a great comment, and come back soon. And thank you so much for watching, guys. You stay safe and stay blessed out there, no matter what you're doing.